Great. Hello. Okay. That looks nice. Okay, welcome to the stream. To anyone watching. This is going to be a pretty chill stream, I hope. It's just me building a parkour map. Usually, this stream would be high pixel, but people did respond. Yeah, when I started this stream, I thought no one had responded to the text, and I'm also very tired, and watching a show that's copyrighted, so I'll be muted for a lot of it unless there is some sort of chat, something. This stream is just going to be me building a parkour map for some friends. Might change. I don't know. I was basing this off of misleading information, apparently. So anyway. Trying to lay this out properly. I've got an idea for what I want to go here. I'm trying to make a quick hangout area. idea of what I'm going to put in the next layer, which is what I call these levels, call them layers. I like to put as much background detail into these as possible because just why not? It adds atmosphere to the map. And I find that a lot of maps that don't do this hinder because of it. Or at least have no reason not to. I did send that, didn't I? Yeah, I did. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and basically get the parkour to kind of loop around this. I'll put a dent in here, make it a bit more fluent. And then I'll have the ending, so doors up here, the ending to this level up here, a bit symbolic. Or at least I'm trying to make it that way. I meant to have it on the stream. Yeah, sure thing, Tigeronic. So this is the start. I have to be careful where I walk because there are barriers around here that kill you. This is the starting house. I haven't added the detail to it yet, but it's basically this is just a layout, like a blueprint of what it will be. You spawn here in this exact spot. You can. This is the first checkpoint, in case you I don't know why that's there actually, because the spawn point is here. So yeah, that's odd. You come out the doors, it starts off fairly basically. My plan for this map is to not keep it private, because I want as much input as possible, basically. I want feedback. You come down here, you think that you're going to be able to get through here, but really the barriers block it. Just a bit of a subversion of expectations. Come down here, first checkpoint. And this is a very unique jump that I made. So I've wired this up so that the button activates the piston, and it's just long enough for you to be able to push, jump on it. It's a very unique part of the parkour and very dependent on teamwork in some cases if you need it. This up here I don't love the look of, so I'm going to change. I just want to make it look as even as possible. Is that doable? I'm not sure. I can fix it up though. Yeah, that looks better. That up there, I don't know why that's there. Oh right, I think it's because I can just do this. Yeah, that fixes it. And then you can go all through here. It's mainly not theme based anymore. I've turned that off. It's just a parkour map, basically. Then you can come up here after you've done all this. Is the pink layer. So this is after every level there's going to be something that I call a pink layer, which is like an extra challenge that you can get through or you can skip. But I forgot to add the ladders here. But if you don't, this is unfortunate. If you don't skip it, then you get a reward. In this case, it's a knockback 1 stick. So pretty funny. Bit of an incentive to have a bit of a challenge. I will add the signs explaining that later. There shouldn't be a checkpoint here probably, but basically how this first level works is there is a pink barrier blocking any entry to just jump over to the slime. So you have to kind of turn around, open the shulker. Open the shulker. Oh, it's pretty hard. You have to open it for quite a while. Open the shulker. It bounces you off. That's not meant to happen. You have to not press spacebar when you do the jump. Come around here. I came up with this as well. Let's say hypothetically you get to this successfully. Then you can open it, jump up. Now, I need to figure out a system that will allow me to separate the skipping players from the actual players, because I don't want cheaters to be able to just grab the sticks. Then you come around here, it's a fairly easy slab bit, and then this is what I'm making now. So this is basically like a hub area. I won't do a checkpoint there, just a bit of scenery. But what I plan to do, and what I'm doing now on this stream, is this. Something a bit simple like this. You do kind of like this. Or what I usually do when I create my multiplayer maps is I lay out the need to be careful, because there are barriers somewhere along here. Here they are. I've wired it up so that when you are below, one block directly above a barrier, you will die. So don't touch the barriers. I mainly did it because on these lower levels, because people will want to get back to their checkpoint quickly, and fall damage there, I will not do it. So I plan for these slabs to... Actually, I can do this now. That's the wrong one. Where's this? I just thought I had this in my inventory. The shulker jump is skippable. So this entire area is going to be skippable. It's just a pink room. What was I doing? Yeah. Yep, see? There's a demonstration. Touch the barriers and you'll die. I probably should turn that command block off. I just don't know where it is. And I can't get back those items now. So I'll just have to... I originally had a system in which you could drop a red particle, a red dye, and it would kill you. But it got out of hand because I couldn't test it properly. Because whenever it killed you, it would send you back to the chunk that the command block was still active in. So it would kill you instantly over and over and over again until you couldn't play the world anymore. So yeah, bit of a muck up. I eventually just tested it on another map, and then I realized it didn't work. So that was probably a good thing I didn't test it on here. I don't think ping affects shulkers. They shouldn't, at least. Not maybe on the client side, but not on the physical side. The box will still open. And besides that, you just skip it. All of the pink rooms are going to have some sort of mystical aura to them. So shulkers, magic, something like that. So I need to set all of these slabs to spruce. That tune. I don't remember exactly where the parkour was here. That's fine. I can just alter it a bit. It's a fair jump. It seems fair. just like that. That bit's done. I'll add another bit of scenery. I didn't do this much in my last map. That was probably a mistake. I was kind of rushing to get it out. But I will do it quite a bit here. I'll put a little... There should already be a torch in there. Yeah, there it is. I have to make sure that people can't climb onto these grass spheres that make up the mountain, because that was a big issue in the previous map. People could skip levels or just avoid dying. I have a knack for this. I want to try and make a slab jump that isn't a slab. Oh, it starts automatically. So this should be fun. Something like this. And you can make that though, so I need to... Aha! That's gonna be an interesting mechanic. So the campfire is the key. Okay. Then instead of a slab, I'll make it a campfire. Bit of a harder challenge. I think it's few pixels higher. Whoops! I don't think I placed the barriers there yet. That's probably a good thing. Jump up to here. I also got some complaints that the spheres didn't look natural enough in the last map, so I tried to make them a bit more natural in this case. Not the ones on the side here, not yet, but over here it's starting to have to be implemented. So jump, 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 jump. I'll get rid of the smoke. Get rid of the smoke. Can I copy the MBT data for a burnt out? No, I cannot. That's a shame. Campfire jumps. Surely. That's new. Here we go. Oops. Use the terrain to my advantage at this point. I don't want to make it look too unnatural. I know people won't mind, but I quite like the idea of it looking pretty au naturel, or at least aesthetically pleasing. Because a campfire floating in midair is going to be not the prettiest sight ever, but I suppose it's not the least. Okay, do another one of these. Should I do a piston jump? It doesn't necessarily fit along well with the theme, but I think I can make it fit. I'm sorry I don't have lo-fi beats in the background. I did want to add them, but I was delaying the stream too much. If I do another one of these types of streams, then I will add them. Whoops. So that's a hard jump. I need to change some things to make it possible. That's doable, I reckon. That's doable. It's this block. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Piston. Need a piston. What I'm going to do to make it fit with the theme. Will that work? Whoops. Oh, yeah, this is a mod that I have on for Fabric. It helps me out when I need to create a special item. So I can, I think the button is I. Yeah, the button's I. I can edit the MBT data of any block. So, for example, say I wanted a deep slate coal ore named Terry, Brooklyn 99. It is then called Terry. Anyway, that's just a fun fact. Now, I wanted to test something, didn't I? It does too work, however, then that happens, so I need to add some slime. Some slime here, 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 see if that works. No, it still doesn't work. Let me try this. Still not sticking, that's interesting. Alright, it doesn't matter, I can just do one block, but that's just gonna not look as nice, I suppose. I'll move it down one. Where's that button gone? Hello there, Andamon. No, that's alright. So, okay, I've just got an idea. Say if I campfire here, you can't make this jump. Oh, you can. Okay, well. Need to find a jump that looks nice. Oh no, that looks nice. So you can't, or nah, that's possible too. I need to make a jump that isn't possible when the piston is extended like this, but is possible when it is extended one more. And I think I have just the idea. If I add a quick wall to this section here, I can create a turnaround point. We have to loop a bit like this, which will mean that you won't be able to do this, but you will be able to do this. Great, that works well. So, may need to extend it a few more blocks, but that's fine. So you can't make it there, obviously, but you can't make it there either. Maybe just one block will do it? I don't know, I'm testing out things here. So that's definitely not possible, but is this? It is! Excellent! We have ourselves a section. So, that looks quite nice. In the grand scheme of things, the campfires, yeah, they're pretty nice. I'll add some extra detailing to them where they're necessary. I'm happy with that. I'm pretty happy with this section. What do you guys think? I've got to make sure it's possible first, actually. Whoops. So, doable. Doable, doable, doable. Doable, and we know this is doable. Doable. I want to make sure though. Oh, hang on. I didn't just get super lucky there, did I? There we are. So I just got to go from the side. Hang on. That might be a bit too easy. Let's remove that. And we'll just add another campfire to this block. Okay, so I'm going to be making it a bit more challenging. Very good. Okay, that's a fair jump. Alright, fair course, fair course. I'll add some torches up here. And that's good. Now I get to decide on the next section. Now, these parts, I usually like to lay out an idea. With some ideas for jumps and ideas for obstacles. But since I'm on stream, I don't really want to go to a whole different program to up a thing. Some Minecraft stream, of course. I had an idea for like a science laboratory. It's not laboratory. Laboratory. But I'd need to do some excavating. So if I go into spectator mode, you will see that there is a lot of empty space right now in this mountain. That can change. So this, right here, this block down here, it was, I mean, it's pretty big. But if you look at the whole mountain, it's pretty tiny in the grand scheme of things. What I can do is I can use the, oops, did not mean to take as many screenshots as I did there. I can use a thing called the sphere tool, but it's pretty messy and doesn't always work. Yeah, I'm not going to use that. What I will do, though, is I'll just add some detailing here, just to all be dirt. There we are. Okay, so I just had an idea. See, sometimes all you need is a bit of a break. Now, I won't be needing any of these items. I'll be needing this. We'll be needing smooth stone. And I will also be needing some glass. I'll need some lamps. I like to use different lighting for different areas. Speaking of which, how does this look at the night? Nice, but it could look better. I can't light the campfires because they will burn the player, and as interesting as a mechanic that will be because I may use it in a further level. I don't want to use it here. So I bet basically some basic torches could help. Maybe I can add some campfires along here, but it might look a bit too unnatural. There's torches all over the place. I'll just add some basic torches for this section. Now, what will be some good background detail for the spruce section? Oh, by the way, the 4 sections that I have right now basically lay out like this. Basic, deep slate, kind of trickster vibes, because it's a subversion of expectations. Then I basically have this, and I don't really know what to call this yet, but it's work in progress. Anyway, Pink Room number 1, for those who are just starting to watch, and then Spruce. And then I'm going to have Science Laboratory. But it's going to be not really a science laboratory. It's going to be more like... You'll see what I mean. Okay, what else do I need for this place? Let's start laying it out. That's... Ooh, maybe a bit longer. Ooh, probably a bit long, but I can just shorten it down if I need to. So, / set 0. / set smoothstone. How did I not do that, did I? Naughty. Yeah, that can be a bit pesky sometimes. Crystal Axe. I don't like doing that because I like the scenery that that comes with the main world. So a flat world is just gonna look boring. There we go. That's done. It would also be harder to start off because I use the area to base the terrain, and then I would have to make a whole terrain or biome. And that is my HSIE subject, not my Minecraft map. Okay, I think that looks pretty fair. What I'm trying to go for here is I'm trying to go for a kinda... Irresistible Fire. It's a good name. Crystallix. Let's get some redstone. Ooh, let's get some redstone. There is actually a debug stick that can allow me to turn these on via remote control, basically. But I don't use it because if I do, and I'll show you. I can do this, but if I add a block next to it, sorry. If I update the block data next to it, then it just reverts, and that's dangerous in a map where people are constantly touching blocks. That sounds like a drug. It's not. Okay, I'm going to add a bit of a hole here. I don't know, let's go maybe that deep. This is going to be the science laboratory, this section down here. I'm making it pretty small because I've got a unique idea that I want to do with it. A unique idea that I want to do with it? That's not a sentence. A unique idea that I want to... convey with it. / full smooth stone. Great. I'll just set the floor. Ooh, I might need to make it a little bit bigger. Let's see if it works. So, the idea is... Would that be good, though? Might be a bit annoying. I'll give it a go, see if it works. Basically, what I'm planning to do is I'm planning to put... Ooh, I need to fix this up. Planning to put some water here to block the fall. Actually, no, they can survive that fall. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. Now, I should probably add a checkpoint over here. I don't want to put a checkpoint in the pink room. What I'll do instead is, seeing as there's no death in that area... Oh, but there is there. I'll do one here. I'll do one right here. I see Crystal X. Yep, that's fine. I just want to make sure that people don't quit because they have to redo an entire part of the course. I like to put checkpoints at least after every second section. So what am I doing here? Yes, I am putting that there. Basically, I want to try and condense the parkour course of the laboratory down into this one section, because I feel like I can do some pretty interesting things with it. For example, lava. What does a laboratory have in it? Experiments. And I'd say that lava trapped inside barrier blocks is a pretty big experiment. Now, I don't know how I'm going to convey that into one jump, but that's exactly what science is testing. Oh, right, yes, the barriers do kill you, so I probably need to use something other than those. Maybe some glass. Some invisible glass. Not invisible, but close to invisible. Which I have here. How would this look? I think condensing it down in this one section is going to be probably impossible, so I'll scrap that idea, but I'll at least put something interesting here. Something like this. Ooh, but then... Oh, it's okay. I can do this. And then this. I have to put it 2 back. I don't know if I should keep this section here or do something else with the hallway. I feel like this would be a great place to add a command block mechanic. Okay, can you make that jump? Is that jump doable? It's 4 blocks, so yes. However, there is 1 block behind it, which means the run-up is impossible. Let's try it theoretically. No, it's not. Ooh, let me turn my FOV up, see if that helps. There's a little bit. No, that is an impossible jump. That's fine, I can do something with this. Ladder? Is that too basic? I just had a very good idea. I had a very good idea just then. Okay, I'm scrapping this whole section. That is not my wand. Okay. That will act as a remnant to what was. Anyway, so a question has to be asked is, if I'm doing a science laboratory, what is the primary object of any science laboratory? What do you use to mix chemicals? What do you use to store liquid? You use bottles. Bottles, or more precisely in Minecraft terms, potions. Oh, that kind of ruined the moment. Potions. So a potion of swiftness, a potion of invincibility, a potion of night vision. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn that into a feature. I'm gonna make it so that you can do this entire course, but with a potion between a few of your choice. So there'll be mainly just basic parkour, maybe some interesting maybe some interesting aesthetics. But the idea is you can go into this with different boosts. You can go into it with night vision. You can go into it with invisibility, leaping, fire resistance. So that'll be an interesting one. Swiftness, slowness if you want to hurt your friends, water breathing. All of these could really assist. I don't even need to make it into a science laboratory. It's just on theme on its own. But I will anyway, since it makes sense, really. Ooh, shite. Okay. That's a shame. Gonna have to redo this wall. Oh. There we are. It's better. So I think this is a big enough area. Should be. Ooh, no, that's actually not big enough. I need to make it a bit bigger. Ooh, okay, I'm getting dangerously close to the barrier of the mountain, and I can't have it be going out there. Let's see how that looks. We're taking a bit of a chunk off. However, I can just repair this. I will need to plug any... So this is one of the easier chunks to fix. Sometimes they are very difficult. Ooh, yeah, that's fine. Okay, this is big enough. This is very much big enough. Now... 1, 2, 3, 4... 10. That is a shame. When it's an even number, I can't do a pattern, because the pattern of this will end up looking like that, and it looks... ugh. But what I can do is this. I can do a 3 pattern, which I don't love as much, but it's something. Still technically even. It doesn't look even, but it is. That's odd. And then I'll do the same for the top. Very nice. Okay, so I'm going to start off with a bit of a basic chamber. I want to make sure that they understand what is going on. So we'll need... oh, easy. Okay, I don't want to make it too... versatile. Well, I want to kind of constrict it, because I don't want to have to make every jump, or every a jump for every potion. So a jump that's completely dark, or a jump that's requires you to go into lava. I don't want to do that. What I will do, though, is I will simple it down to just 3. You can only choose one of them. Safeguard that will stop people from being able to choose more than one as well, which is very useful. It will mean they won't be able to go back, but why would they need to go back? They just can't. Just pretty silly. Keep inventory won't be on, so they can't cheat it with death. I think this should be good. Should be good. I'm going to extend this a bit. To get it to the point where it can fit 3 separate doors. So it can now. So it goes 1, 2, 3. I'll add the signs later. Ooh, ship late. Only choose one. Once you're through, you're through. Gonna need to make this very specific. Oh, that opens the door. I need to make it 2 blocks then. This is taking up a lot of space, but I can always just increase the distance. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to make it so that you can choose one of the potions, which will be placed in signs. You go through, and then you can leave. And this will also activate a command block, which I will put below. Oh, do I need these? No, I don't. Great. Just trying to remove as many redstone blocks as possible, because they can get in the way of these sorts of things. That may be a problem, that one there. Ooh, okay. We have a little bit of an issue. No, it shouldn't. It should be fine. It shouldn't activate that. Okay. It's select the command block. Oh. So I put one here. Give at P. This one will be swiftness. I actually don't know. It's just occurred to me that I don't know how to. Oh, okay. Well, I suppose I can do this, but it's not. It's not as great as I want it to be. I can just effect give at P, and then I can clear them at the end of the level, but then they'll have the effect for the entire level, and that's going to be a bit more bit harder to maintain. So I can just grab the splash. I know there is a way to choose the effect. I can't switch it up. Oh, I can. Just search it up. Thank you all for watching this stream. I know it's not the usual stream, but I just did this because I was quite tired and I played a lot of Hypixel today already, and also at the time when I did the poll, no one answered, so. Okay. Hi there, one sad. No, I just realized I actually do have to do it via effect, because if I don't, then they can just come back. Ooh, can they? Yeah, they can come back and get more potions. That would put them ahead, so unfortunately I do need to do this by effect. We'll do swiftness. What should the amplifier be? I think speed 1 is fine. We won't do hard particles because this is a laboratory. Great, so that works. If I do a number over 999, I think it goes for an indefinite amount of time, but I'm actually not sure if that's true. It does, great. Okay, so I can just copy this, but for the different ones. Copy the MBT data, change the effect to jump boost. Jump boost 1 is fine, might have to change that. And then this one, what should the final one be? I want to make it a bit interesting. Not as powerful as levitation, because that just gets you through the level. I suppose you could be... but it's not a race, though. I know. I will add a cactus jump. No, I won't. I'll do fire resistance. Because then I can just add a lava jump that is possible, but they will be able to skip it. So, boom. So does this work? It does too. And does the jump boost work? It does too. So that's pretty fair. The jump boost may be a bit powerful, but that's the lowest I can set it. So, and it'd also be not as good without the speed. So, the laboratory is laid out. Oh, do I want... Yeah, that's fine. The first jump... Oh, well, /clear... I should have actually kept those. So the first jump will go like this. So doable, but much easier with the jump boost and also swiftness. Fire resistance doesn't help here, but you will be able to skip an entire jump later on in the level. So yeah, benefit. I don't think anyone would choose that because it's either permanent boost in speed, a few level skips, and probably also making every jump easier, or you get one level skip. So, what do I do next? Maybe I'll add a jump. Oh, I know what I can do. With speed 1, you can directly run over all of these. Oh, I think you can anyway. No, you can't. You can directly run over blocks that are exactly one block apart. So that'll be helpful for them. Just make it one higher so that the jump boost people... Will that, Okay, I might need to... No, great. So you can skip this jump, but overall it's not much of a skip. I feel like the fire resistance people are missing out a bit. I could get rid of the fire resistance choice, but it'll be fine. They get to skip a whole jump, as I said. So you can go over here, the speeders can go through here, but then they are met with this, and I want to make it clear that fire resistance can actually help early on, because otherwise they'll probably be pissed off that they chose it. I'll make a ridiculously hard jump that goes directly over lava. That'd be good. I actually don't know if fire resistance removes damage from fire, but I do believe it does. So jump boost can't get up there. So this will be very hard for the speedsters, and even harder for the jump boosters. That's what I'm calling them. This is what I'm going to do. That is impossible for starters, so I need to change it up a little bit. I'll do this. That may help with the impossibility factor. That does help. Excellent. And then you also must make it to... Ooh, getting very close to the edge here. Gonna have to change directions. I'll go up. Up is always a direction that can bring unique possibilities. this stream will probably go for another few minutes, maybe 10 minutes. Ooh, what happened there? Oh, okay. Oh, see ya, DJ. I'm just thinking, I'm just trying to come up with a unique jump for this section. Oh, in a laboratory there would be special ingredients for the potions, that being netherrack. And what goes on netherrack? Fire, usually fire. Which is resistible to people with fire resistance. And the jumpsters will just be able to skip it. No, they won't. I don't really mind if people see the redstone to these lights. Could be interesting in a science laboratory. Okay. So... I want to try and make jumps for the ingredients to some sort of potion, because that's a really cool idea. So let's say that you have netherrack, cacti. Cacti would certainly be a part of that. I mean, it wouldn't. That makes no sense, but it's Minecraft. It doesn't have to make sense. And it's a substance. So, there you go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that. Yeah, this might be a bit hard. Alright, I'm going to end the stream because I've got to head off, because I've got to have dinner. Thank you all for watching. This was pretty unique and pretty fun. Yeah, there probably won't be a stream tonight on Hypixel. There may be, because I didn't do one today. Yeah, and it looks as if people wanted one. The reason there might not be is because it is my birthday tomorrow on September 19th. And I'm just... There also won't be a stream. Probably not tomorrow. But I'm not sure. I'm going to head off anyway.